Hi, screw the timer. I want to play this game. It's fantastic. This is Nebulous Fleet Command. He's Will Crispers. Will, are you excited to finally see this game in action?
I am very excited. I literally almost bought it the other day, and then I was like, no, I want Ian to show it off to me.
Well, get your wallet, because you're probably going to buy this in about... Actually, let's see if I can get you to buy it in the stream. That would be hilarious. We've done that. I was just trying to think. I remember I refunded Deathloop in the middle of local chat one time when we were talking about it. You remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
I was like, I'm just not really enjoying it. And you guys were like, well, if you're like 2-3 hours in, you're not enjoying it, maybe. And I was like, yeah, let me see if I can refund. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, okay, I refunded it. We're good. Anyways.
Did you buy Vampire Survivors on stream?
I think I did. Fantastic game.
I think that might be
fantastic game.
Fantastic game.
Poop scoop shaboot, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing Nebulous Fleet Command. Look, let's just screw it. Let's just hop in a match. This is basically a sci-fi RTS Milsim homeworld meets The Expanse meets like kind of like submarine, like Silent Hunter type stuff. It's really fantastic. So we're just gonna, I think what we're gonna do is first we're gonna do kind of a lopsided open map skirmish so I can show it off a bit and talk through it. And then maybe we'll do a serious skirmish after that. So I'm gonna choose... Yeah, this is a good one. So I'm just looking through here. These are pre-made fleets. You can make your own fleet if you want to, and it's kind of like Warhammer system where there's like points to compare fleets. So this guy has a railgun. This one is more of I believe those are two missile launchers. And this guy is missile launcher. Or, I'm sorry, there's a beam on here, isn't there? Oh yeah, this guy has a beam cannon. So this is a good mix. And I'll throw the enemy on. Let's give them the smallest fleet, which is they have this spotter corvette and they have this guy with a heavy railgun. So if I don't take this guy as long distance, basically. And this looks good. I want to do the giant open map. Sorry, just getting this set up. I kind of don't want any obstacles in the map. I just want it to be like shooting gallery. There we go. I'll just do annihilation. No time limit. We'll kick it off. This game's fantastic. Dang. It's still very early. There's still stuff, I don't want to say missing from it, but like they don't really have carriers. They don't have smaller stuff, but all right, so first things first.
Standing by.
We're reading you.
I'm gonna link.
We're reading you.
So basically, if you select a ship, and then I'm gonna formation him with this guy, so that guy's the leader.
You know the drill.
And he's gonna go at a distance like that. I'm just gonna put all these guys in formation.
Oh yeah.
Send traffic.
There's
Under attack.
Jesus.
what game is it lets you do that?
We're taking internal damage, Commander.
And then I'm going to.
Might be Stellaris.
If I hold down shift, all of them will go off. So I'm gonna turn off radar,
Ceasefire. Target lost.
turn off transmission, and then I'm going to go to tactical.
Whoa.
And I'm just gonna move them to here.
Moving.
Full speed. Sorry, I just wanted to get them moving. So basically, I turned off full radar. The yellow tells me they can see me. They're still shooting at me. I'm just trying to lose the radar lock they have on me.
Moving.
But basically, like, you can tell this system's pretty neato. So, like, I've got this guy as missiles. So I'm going to select him. Weapons.
Taking internal damage.
Missile. I'm going to... Sorry, what is it? It's...
Receiving.
Man, they're coming in.
Oh, I don't have a radar lock. That's close enough for radar lock. I'm going to
Awaiting orders, Commander.
turn on full radar, turn on full transmission, so now I can get a lock.
Standing by.
This guy, I'm going to launch
Solution locked in.
missile at him. I launched a missile. You see, I launched 2 missiles at him.
Man, this is literally Jane's fleet command, but
Yeah.
spaceship.
But if you see, I just got lit up. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take this guy. I'm going
Under
to
attack.
Standing by.
launch the cruise missile. And I'm going to launch like a whole bunch of missiles at him.
Launch 2 clear.
So let's see what happens. And then this guy has... He's going to weapons.
Solution locked in. Command, we are under fire.
So see, I just overwhelmed his missile system. But he's so close that the missiles can't block target.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't think about like the like anti-missile guns would still be shooting at missiles that went past
We're reading you.
Oh, yeah.
because you're like tricking, not tricking them, but they're simple systems.
So this guy I'm going to start hitting with... I'm going to lock him. And I'm going to hit him with the railgun.
Set traffic.
Which guy has the railgun? That one?
Send your traffic.
This guy. You see, that's the railgun.
Oh, wow. Oh, and you can't see him because he's
Yeah, because he's
not on your radar.
he's on my radar, but he's not close enough for me to get visual on him.
Orders.
Visual, gotcha.
So this guy he's definitely a little damaged. But see, it's not telling me anything about his actual. And like, this is my health, so systems can go offline, like individual modules. So let me switch
Gotcha.
back to...
Send your traffic.
One of these guys has...
Receiving.
sorry. One of these guys has... I think
Awaiting
they have
orders.
frag missiles, which are very close missiles.
Under attack. Ready.
I think it's this guy.
Opponent destroyed.
Yeah, these frag missiles. So basically, I get to select however many I want to fire at them.
Missile away.
And at the same time, I'm going to have this guy fire missiles at him to overwhelm him.
Low missile warning.
Preparing to launch.
Low missile warning.
Dang.
See, he's getting ripped up.
We're low on missiles.
I didn't time it right. I was hoping both salvos of missiles would come in. But you can see how it's not like you right-click the enemy and you move to them. You right-click the enemy to attack them. You have to specifically say.
Taking internal damage. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no. Oh, I think I took both of them out. Must be done.
Dunzo?
I think that's why. Let's see what it says on the after action screen. Yeah, so you can win a match
Oh, no
early.
offensive ability.
Basically, we took out their weapons immediately, and they couldn't repair them. So let's do a decent match where we're actually slugging it out a bit. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down. So like I'm assuming this isn't in the game, but it might be. But like I assume they want to get to a point where like if that happened in a match, those two ships could like go back and get retrofit at like an outpost or like a. Do you think they would have like a sort of like battle station, satellite station? So like you would have to go
Yeah.
there to blow up their home as well.
Possibly, but I think this map was literally tiny and open.
Yeah.
So part of it was like that was kind of a 1 in a million. Like that wouldn't happen in
Yeah.
reality. So it's almost one of those
Totally.
things where like you getting your ship knocked out like that is a punishment. Because the other thing is when your weapons get destroyed, if you have the correct repair modules on your ship, you have like a couple chances to repair a module from destroyed to operational. But you only have like 2 or 3 opportunities to do that. So it's one of those things where you're not completely out of the fight because you can repair. Oh, thanks for the follow, Tipsy. Sorry, I'm just looking at these. I want to find a good... nice, like, mix of fights for you. So this guy is cannons. Let's do that same. Is this the same one? Sorry, this is corvettes move ahead as spotters. Which one was I doing? I was doing this one. So we'll pick the same fight, the same there. And for them, we'll pick the exact same fleet. So I like this fleet because it's a mix of beam cannons, missiles. Missiles are very effective if you're able to time them and do them right so that the enemy can't defend against them. Because you saw that the enemy was shooting down some missiles. But you have a limited number. So once you're out of missiles on a ship, it's done if it doesn't have any other weapons. So like these two guys are missiles only. So once they're out of missiles, they're done. This at least has a beam cannon, which is, I don't want to say endless, but you have a lot of ammo, and this is a railgun. So we're going to do the same fight against each other. We're going to pick one of these cool maps, like the Maw, which is from The Expanse. We're going to do station capture, which should keep everybody around the same location. We're trying to hit the same location. And let's have a good match, y'all. And then maybe if we have time, I think we should do a maxed out match. Hi, Tipsy. Oh, you must be familiar with this game. I'm still kind of learning it. So I'm having some fun with it. Okay, what do I want to do here? So, facilities in the center. This is my railgun. I think I want him to come up here. I think I want him over here. He's long line of sight, so I think I want him here so when they approach the facility, he can hit through the gap. And then I think I want these three guys to kind of merge from different angles. Okay, let's try that. Check out this awesome match intro.
Are they random names?
No, I think the names are kind of defined. But you can make your own ships, as in like you pick, I have a frigate and I want it modded out like this, etc.
Standing by.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do with this guy. Immediately, I'm turning radar off and I'm turning on receive. So you see it's his radar signature went down to minimal. If I turn radar back on, it's reduced. Turn it on minimal. So the idea is most people aren't gonna spot him, right? And then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to go back to TAC map and I want him to face a specific direction. I want him to face this direction.
Aye, aye.
So that way he's facing there. It gives him the smallest radar signature. This guy's my sniper. I don't want him spotted.
Standing by.
And yeah, and by face you mean he's facing his weapon towards it?
No, he's literally heading. The entire ship heading is in that direction.
Oh, okay.
So he becomes the smallest cross section. This guy, I want him to... Let's just move him up here. And let's get him over here.
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
I want to get eyes on the enemy, basically.
Force laid in.
Go ahead, Command.
So Tipsy, I haven't read the Expanse books. I've only watched the series. But I'm excited to read the Expanse books soon. I'm planning to read them
Commander. We're moving.
in a bit.
Standing by.
Right now I'm reading Witcher series, which is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
I
you see,
read the
he's turning.
First
Standing by.
4. That was years ago.
What are our orders, Commander?
At the ready, Commander.
Honestly, my big problem with the Witcher books is not really a problem with the books. It's that they are very close to the series. Or I should say the series is very close to the books. So it's kind of one of those problems where I'm reading the books and I'm like, this is all very, very familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I meant the first 4 of The Expanse. I haven't touched Witcher yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so I
See,
hope...
okay, that's what I want to ask. That ship you were just on is the
Yeah.
one you asked to face a certain way?
Yeah, so look, its heading is here. So you see it's spinning around to face that way because I told it to face that way. So the reason why I did that is because I think the enemy's going to come through here. And I have his radar off. I don't want him spotted.
Oh, did he come in backwards?
Yes, because you have to decelerate.
That's why I was confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. Because when you said to do that direction, his flares and he started spinning the wrong way, and that's why I asked the question. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Standing by.
That's actually really cool that they come in backwards.
Orders.
Yeah.
That's
So-
awesome. I really like that.
This is going to be a bit of a slow build up because I'm going to try and play it safe. Basically, I'm using these guys to scout They have some offensive capability, but I want them to kind of scout and spot the enemy. Because this guy has no eyes right now. Its radar is off, and it's only receiving. It's not even transmitting to the other ships. So these guys are full-blown radar on. So as soon as they spot, they should tell the other guy.
Receiving.
So it's going to be a bit of...
Whenever you are.
But, like, it's so cool in here. Like, you can see I have all these movement options, like drive courses and drive in this direction, hold this heading, roll the ship in this specific way, form up with others, clear heading and roll, because if you set heading and roll, it will maintain that even as it's moving. So you could have it like strafe almost. You can orbit it. Typically what I like to do when I start getting into a fight is if I have a close-up ship that's like firing either like a beam cannon or normal cannons, I'll just be like, hey, orbit this target at 3,000 meters, and it'll just constantly orbit it. And that way it doesn't get too far away. And then you can see you have these like prioritize point defense, launch your decoys. This electronic warfare lets me set off this like radar illuminator, which gives better radar signal, or jammers. You've got these guys. This signaling is for multiplayer. So I can be like attack here.
In multiplayer, can you have like a person per ship?
Quiet. Command's on the line.
You could, but typically you are picking a fleet. So each person comes in with a fleet. So they could have a fleet of one ship, but usually it's like at least 2 ships.
Gotcha.
But that's that. It wasn't a multiplayer, but it was a AI multiplayer where I had 4 people on each side, and each of them was bringing, like, let's say 12 to 16 ships. So it was like 30 ships in a fight.
Waiting orders.
Dang.
And it got hot real quick.
Quiet. Command's
So
on
maybe
the
we'll
line.
do that towards the end of the stream.
Is there any pausing, or it's all real time?
I mean, because it's single player, I can do this.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was like you could pause and like kind of figure out where you were.
No. So this is something I still need
Standing
to
by.
figure out. I believe the green is the radar range. Or no, I think green is visual range. Blue is radar range. Red is attack range.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
How can we help today, Commander?
So when I do like this, I can look at it and see gaps where I am.
Standing by.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's see. You're moving there.
You, Command.
Stationary. Let's peep it. Oh. So each of these has a shortcut as well. So I could just click M, move it here, and then I hold Control to skew it up. Shit.
Ooh.
Ready.
That's
Enemy contact.
Out of effective range. Negative.
so he's out of
Whenever
range.
you are.
What I
Sector
could
traffic.
do is
At the ready, Commander.
shoot. Who was that? Was that 2?
Yes, Commander.
So now he's being spotted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just going to launch. It's telling me 45 seconds,
On to us. Yes, Commander.
and then he needs to blitz out of here.
We are en route, Commander.
Tipsy, I hear you. It's like when you find something you like, but you're still like learning it.
Yeah.
That
Totally.
is way out of our range.
Go ahead, Command.
Oh shoot, he's got
Race
a lot of
ready,
missiles
quiet.
incoming.
Command's on the line.
He's about to get hit. So let me full throttle, flank speed.
Detecting an enemy spiker.
I'm gonna launch some decoys. Decoys. See, those missiles are coming in. I think they're radar locked, but I moved by the time they got there.
Hmm.
We're ready whenever you are.
Oh, see, they're jamming me now. You see that? You see all the gunk on my screen?
Oh.
Isn't that awesome? This guy's
That's
gotta move. I'm gonna move him above the rock. Moving him behind the rock. So they're spotting them, so I think these guys are
That is way out of our range.
outside of my range. So let me
Force
Move
radars
them
off
up
the
a
scope,
bit.
Holding fire.
He's taking fire.
Enemy has joined us.
They're jamming me.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Do you see it's a little bit of a peek and a poke? Let's see if I can get him up
Force laid
here.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
I'll try and peek him over the rock.
Target
I'm gonna
locked.
do something stupid. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to do weapons. I'm gonna launch these radar lock ones. And what I'm gonna do is... Shoot, I think I'm too close to this. Oh, there we go. So you see how that cone on the end? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some waypoints. So I'm gonna have these come around down here. Is any of this making sense?
Yeah, you're just shooting the thing around.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it around so it comes to here.
Missile is away.
That's one missile. I just want to see what it does. So basically, it's gonna go around there. When it gets to the last waypoint, it's gonna turn on radar homing.
Got you 5 by 5.
Oh, gotcha. 5 by 5.
What is this guy? This guy's beam cannon. I think I need to move him up here. And then I'll bring him here. I'll bring him here.
Aye, aye. Full power.
There. I lost track of him.
Standing by.
So I can tell here that he's been spotted. He's being tracked by enemy sensors, but I don't know.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I don't see your mouse, so it takes me a second.
Oh, okay, sorry. So basically this yellow. So this guy's been spotted by enemy sensors. So honestly, I think what I need to do is full radar. And I'm gonna burn through my radar.
Executing. Missile on the scope.
So he's firing a missile at me. It's a lot of missiles. So I'm gonna jam the missiles.
Jamming. Missile.
So I have anti-missiles.
Dang.
And then I also, this red cone means I'm jamming it. There we go, boys. Lock them.
Lock on.
Start firing railgun.
Railgun?
They've got us dialed in.
Commander.
Shoot, who is this?
Scopes out.
Yeah. Let's fire a whole bunch at this guy.
They're shooting at us.
Oh, no, it's on the other side of the...
We are en route, Commander. We're ready whenever
Jeez,
you
I'm
are.
in a bad spot here. I need to get him down to here.
Aye, we're on the way. We hear you, Command.
This map is way more crowded than I thought it would be. I need to get him here.
Commander.
This is intense.
Jeez. This guy is very
Be done,
close.
Commander.
Need to
Aye,
launch
aye.
some
Countermeasures.
There he
Beginning
is.
the attack.
immediately there. Okay, so I'm gonna do something stupid, which is I'm gonna set
We're being jammed.
an orbit target around this guy. So I'm gonna say just maintain an orbit around that guy.
We're reading you.
At
Who's
the ready,
this?
Commander.
This guy just have the
Beginning the attack.
particle.
Aye, aye. Countermeasures.
Standing by.
Who are you shooting at? Block that target.
Detecting lock on. Yeah,
Shoot.
we see him.
Railguns. Jam them.
Engage jamming.
They've got a lock
Ready
on
whenever
us.
you are. Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Are you ready to fire? Oh, baby, he's ready to fire.
The component's been lost.
Nice.
Commander, the ship's done for.
Missile away to clear. Missile away to clear.
All right, I'm just firing.
Missile launch. Enemy lock detected. Missile
Subpixel launch. We'll get it done. Countermeasures.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, my fourth guy died.
Standing by.
It's this guy. He got lit up.
Quiet.
Oh no.
Standing by.
So I launched some missiles, but I'm being
Run
jammed.
the scope.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
See, it's jamming me, so these missiles are probably just doing nothing. Yeah, and you
This
can
is
see
wild.
popping it all up here. All these engagements failed.
Ready.
So basically, each time you do a salvo, it tracks it in the top left.
Missile. Solution locked in. Yes, Commander.
Oh, jeez. I think this guy's about to die.
Missile reserves are low.
Oh, no.
We'll get it done. Countermeasures.
I'm pretty sure I'm about to eat shit.
Enemy is open fire.
Oh, God.
Decoys! No! Word cadence.
So here's the
Oh,
thing.
You just got railed.
He's not receiving because my command center is on fire. So
atmospheric leak.
until that gets fixed, I can't really do. Jesus, look at this 19 disabled components.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So I think I want.
Quiet. Command's on the line. Missiles away.
Yeah. Just launched a
Oh,
bunch
man,
of
your other
missiles. at
guy's
that guy.
railgunning them real good.
Missiles away. Missiles away.
I mean, they seem to be focusing their fire on the ship they already disabled.
Jamming.
Oh, let's see if I can get these missiles through. Yeah, get them.
Hole's critical. Get everyone out.
Another of my ships just
The
blew
enemy
up.
locked onto us.
Get them. Oh, it's following the
focusing
decoy.
fire.
Jesus. I think all of those were unsuccessful.
Yes, Commander.
Also, this guy's stationary.
We are en route, Commander.
Yeah, see, basically, I fired the missiles. They jammed it, and they also launched decoys, so my missiles couldn't radar track the correct targets anymore.
Roger.
So this guy's hitting this one pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I lose.
What are our orders, Commander?
He's still hitting them.
Yeah, see, because I don't have good intel on him, I can't tell his actual status.
Orders. What are our orders, Commander?
Not doing great in this match, but I'm having fun.
It's okay. It's like watching a TV show.
So actually, I'm going to set. I'm gonna have him orbit the station. So they do these cool things. You see how this is the facility, and there's this little mark here.
Mm-hmm.
That means that's where it is on the plane. So like, if I wanted to go to this guy, I would go to this mark and then go up to it.
Mm.
Turning up the engines now.
Yeah, he's getting hit heavy.
Orders.
So this is where I've kind of backed myself into a corner, because this guy just has railguns.
Missile detected, man. Hostile lock detected.
Oh no.
We're running out of power. Right away. The generator is
Oh.
dead.
Did you just blow him up?
We're scuttled.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you lost radar.
He's done. He's done.
Looks like you're being jammed.
Got hit. Crispy.
Oh.
Yeah, he took me out.
Standing by. Missile warning. Under fire. Acknowledged.
So there's a missile heading towards me, but I can at least jam them.
Buzzer on.
Should you move?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna get closer to him. Let me just get real close on him. Yeah, Tipsy, I'm not doing a great job of showing off this game while also describing it, because it's making me, like, not do a good job. Also, I'm not great at these maps that have, like, a lot of obstacles, because it's almost like, which way do I go? You know, I don't want to be blind, but I don't want to spread out too much. I'm going to cancel my heading, because it doesn't make sense right now. So when you don't have heading or roll set, it automatically orients the ship to make sure you're on target. So you can see, like, it's going to roll the ship to get both these
instead
guns
of
on
like
it.
constantly adjusting while facing a different direction.
Yeah, so it's one of those cool things where it's like it gives you the option to manually set a specific roll or heading, but you don't have to. It'll do it by default if you don't have that
Yeah.
specifically defined.
Because that way you could move your ship
haywire.
like in a direction but face another direction.
Exactly.
If you want
Yeah.
to. Like that makes
But it doesn't force you to define that.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So you see, I'm just getting jammed. I don't even, I'm pretty sure this is one. I'm close enough and I locked it, but I think that's another ship. And there's at least one other ship around here, but I can't tell which one it is because, you know, there's too much going on. So, okay, so because I'm closer to him, I can tell his condition is 57%.
Yeah, we've got internal damage here.
But if I visually look at him, he still has engine up. Oh, there goes his engine. So I think it's one of those things where
Destroyed.
I'm going to switch to this target.
Locking target. Ceasefire. Target lost. Solution locked in.
So you see what I mean? How it's like, it's not super clear when the enemy's gone. There's not like a health bar or anything.
Internal damage. Component destroyed.
No.
So the good news is I have heavy armor, so they're not really doing much damage to me. They took out one of my energy regulators.
Component disabled.
So these repair teams, they'll automatically go out
Damage. Component destroyed.
and repair stuff, or you can self-define it, but like this PDT has been destroyed. I'm gonna restore one of them, and you can see it says restore 4 remaining. So depending on
Component disabled.
how it's doing, if it gets completely knocked out, you can restore some of them, but... So like I'll restore this because this is PDT, so it'll take out their missiles. The other stuff, I don't think I need right now. There's
Component destroyed. Send it quickly.
jeez, they are
Get it
here.
countermeasure.
Bit of a blunder this one, eh?
Incoming missile.
Oh jeez, these missiles are like danger close. Oh god.
Jeez.
Yeah, all the repair team's going. I didn't have PDT up in time. And my guns can't track fast enough. And I'm about to go critical in 43 seconds unless I repair the radar. So let me do this. I want to orbit this guy.
Sector locked.
Maybe I can get my,
Ready.
maybe I can get this to go critical.
Inside of them.
Yeah. Actually, I think they're going to repair it.
That's your reactor?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Here.
Component destroyed.
So if your reactor goes critical, it'll definitely damage some other ships. So let's do this.
That's cool.
We're 30 minutes into the stream. Let's do some crazy big match. Oh, I took out one of them. This guy did 8,700 damage. Yeah, this game's great, but let me show up a little bit. So you can do a fleet editor. So for example, I can come in here and I can say, hey, I want this to be an antenna. I want a damage control. This controls how much repair and stuff I get. I want this to be a PDT. And so you can self-define your own ships if you want to.
Okay.
And then there is
I like that.
multiplayer. I think it's up to 4v or 5v5, it looks like.
I don't know why you would want that.
This feels like one of those games where it's good in a way, where like the multiplayer community is like,
know.
yeah, let's have some fun. And it's all points based, so you can't like, there's a points limit, so you can't like bring in a fleet
Yeah.
that's too OP.
Yeah.
And it also seems like they do a good job of doing like counters. You know, like you saw missiles are pretty powerful, but they can be jammed, and there's a limited number of them. The railgun has long distance and does heavy damage, but it's very slow firing, and it's almost pointless close up because you can't get on target. And they have they're going to add a campaign eventually, but they have a pretty good tutorial. So let's do 4v4. And,
Dang.
I'm just going to do... I'll do my own. We're just going to do a nice mix. So they're going to have ash, birch, oak, and redwood. And I'll be ash, which is what? Ash is... Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do the same lineup, so we basically have the same. Oak, redwood. And we're gonna do the map. Sorry, I want to find one. Let's do Caltrop. I don't think I've done this one. Caltrop. Oh, it's 6 players. Luna.
Ooh, that looks cool.
That looks cool. So we'll do station capture, so everybody kind of clumps around the same point and no time limit. Let's party. Let's see what we got.
Party hardy. I'm all about this.
This is going to be insane. When I played this last time, within like 20 seconds, my screen was just filled with jam. And then it was just like that for about 10 minutes. Because everybody's popping jammers all the time. Because I think that the jammer's directional, which is nice because it's not overpowered, but it also lasts like 60 seconds. So if you have multiple jammers on your team, you can kind of time it to constantly jam.
But can you, by the enemy jam, you can kind of tell where they are?
Oh my god. This is a bonkers map. Really is the moon. Yeah, yes. So I don't know if you noticed, but in that last match, we kind of already knew where the enemy was, but because I had my ships spread out, one of them was being jammed, but the other one was not. So when you switch to the other one, you could kind of look at where you weren't seeing the jam at all. So you can't, if you have enough ships spread out, you can roughly tell the cone and direction that it's coming from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because like for one ship, it's just going to be in a huge direction. But if you switch to the other ship, it'll be partial. A third ship may not see it at all. So that would help you figure it out. All right, we're going to come in. Oh, that's dangerous. I need some maneuvering room. Actually, you know what? Let's come in off the deck.
You should come in as close to facility as possible, like you're like warping into the atmosphere.
I know, like Battlestar Galactica. Oh god, so good.
I stopped my watch of it. I don't remember.
Piece of
I
shit.
just got busy.
I haven't played this map. I got this from the workshop, from Steam Workshop. This map looks bonkers. Okay.
I felt a little close.
I know.
Standing by.
I'm going to immediately everything off and only receive. I don't want to show up on enemy radar. This looks awesome. So that's my friendlies. Keep hitting P because I feel like that is P for position, but it's really
Send traffic.
M down here for move to position. So M, I'm gonna move them over here. Move them up.
Helm, take us in.
Dang, your friends are so cool.
Oh, but they're
Wild air.
about to get their shit pushed in for sure. Oh, they got
Gold tail.
ships going off.
Ruby of Adi.
This reminds me of Gundam because there's a couple cities on the base on the moon. Forget what they're called, but there's a couple cities on the moon that are very important. And so like every Gundam series at least once has to go to the moon and typically have at least a couple like fights over the moon city, and it has a dome, and sometimes they like come through the dome and like air starts going and like whoop whoop, and they start locking down the cities, and there's like Gundams just flying. There's like giant shells landing on cars. Gundam's cool. It should be cooler. I wish the storytelling was cooler, but it's still cool.
I still need to watch Gundam.
What is my fleet again? What do you have? Oh, this guy's just a jammer. He only has electric warfare. He has 3 jammers.
Send traffic.
This guy has a cannon and some missiles. So he's kind of close
Got you
brawler.
5x5.
Missiles,
Send traffic.
cannon. Okay, got
Can
it.
you smash ships into other ships?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know if it does any damage, but it doesn't feel like it's feasible as a strategy. If
That
makes
radar
sense.
ship, you could just be like, oh, I wish you could set the like core to go overreact,
Aye, aye.
Oh,
Full
jeez.
burn.
because you could just like send
Everything-
your ship in.
Everything just lit up.
Oh,
Yeah, see, everybody's going for the radar facility. Jeez Louise. God. Trying to stay out of this fight. So the good news is I have no yellow icon, so nobody spotted my ships. Oof. Oh, they just dropped from radar. I think before I leave... Oh, somebody jammed my sensors. So before I leave,
Ooh.
I'm gonna jam in this area. I'm literally gonna say jam
Roger that command. Buzzer engaged.
in that direction.
nice.
Because I've got friendlies coming in. Jeez. Oh. It's giant wall missiles coming in.
This is wild.
Yeah, this is why I don't like to be part of the big fight in these initial matches.
Dang,
Jeez Louise.
you're getting beat.
See, now if I was smart, once I get eyes on the enemy again, I think I'm going to try and pop some missiles up over top, because I bet they're just jamming this direction a lot. Jeez Louise.
Send traffic.
Send traffic.
Send traffic.
Yeah, they haven't spotted me at all. So Tipsy, I got this from, I think this is called the Moon. I got it from Steam Workshop. They have some good stuff here. I think I'm gonna pop these guys over this way, actually.
On it.
Oh, whoops. Stefa.
Aye, aye. Falling in.
I gave the wrong move command. I gave it to one of my ships and not the formation.
Course laid in.
Oh. They got more stuff on radar. Oh, they got this guy flanking. I'm gonna try and
Jammer engaged.
jamming their comms. Hell yeah, boys.
And,
So-
and that other cone's the guy on your
5x5.
team jamming as well.
Yeah, so I can see where he's jamming. So I'm gonna try something crazy, which is, I think I'm gonna fire. These are radar, which means after the final waypoint, they'll just turn on radar and try and lock on something. I think I'm just gonna fire, like 5 of these at this general direction. So go there, and then I'll put them here. And I'll go...
Solution locked in.
So I'm just
Nice.
throwing 5 missiles that way. Let's see what happens there.
Because, like you said, they won't lock on until they get over there.
Oh, but look at
Send
this.
traffic.
Oh, geez, they're jamming me now. I was about to say, I think one of these guys is within range.
Negative. Out of effective range.
I think this guy's...
Can't see it.
Oh,
Looks
At
like
the
we're
ready,
being jammed.
Commander.
we're getting jammed. Like, bad.
Receiving jam. Aye, aye. Buzzer is active.
Jeez, these guys are about to get lit up. Oh, no. Dang, they took out that wall of missiles. What is this? Oh! Did you see that?
Whoa.
So they hit one of our ships good enough to blow it.
Dang.
Let's see what our radar missiles are doing. They were on target.
Man.
They got taken out, but they were on target.
Dang,
Okay.
that was a big old explosion for the J Scout.
You can't shoot that far.
So I'm just trying to pop guys that
You're
are...
being jammed. Aye, aye. Locking that target.
Can't do much. Trying to sneak around back. That's what she said. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna have some fun here, boys.
Aye, aye. Full burn.
We're gonna turn towards them.
Standing by.
I think I want to launch some missiles. Who's that? Who's that? Jesus, you see that?
It's gone.
Receiving.
Somebody up there. Uh-oh. The guys are not handling this mountain well. Who was that? I gotta turn my radar on. There he is. Okay, you ready? I'm about to pop this boy's cherry.
Launch confirmed.
Missile out.
Solution locked in. Reporting. Acknowledged. Deploy countermeasures. Standing by. Deploy countermeasures.
Okay, and then I'm going to... Oof. I got some nice missiles
Jammer
coming up.
engaged.
He took out some of my missiles. Oh, get him. Get him, boys. He's up there.
Get him.
Yeah!
Yeah. Yes. Good hits.
Oh. You know what?
Nice.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna get all the way up there and pummel him. So let me just do an orbit. Jeez, this is hard to do an orbit at 1,500 meters.
Send traffic.
What's his condition? Not great.
Receiving.
You're securing the objective.
Yeah, so my teammates have taken a heavy beating for sure. Is that for me or no? That's for friendly. So I'm telling my whole fleet to move up there, and he's running. Oh, his condition is
Got you 5 by 5.
not great.
Sensor interference. Will be jammed.
It's jamming. I don't have any more jammers on these guys.
Standing by.
All I have is a. I need these guys to move at flank. Oh, see, look. Yeah, I can tell he's done. You see? He pulled lifeboats. So even though the ship is up, intel tells me he's harmless because I can tell all his guns are out. And he threw lifeboats. So that guy's basically donezo right now. But what I can do is I can come in. That guy's immobilized. 78, 89. I'm going to come in and I'm going to try and orbit these goobers.
On it.
And then what I'm going to do
Go ahead,
is
Command.
We've got him now.
start firing
Beginning the
guns at these
attack.
guys.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah, do you have your railgun?
No, this fleet doesn't have railgun.
Gotcha.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to fire another. Let's see. That guy's useless. I think I want... Trying to avoid overlapping fields of fire. Of defensive fire, so...
Launch confirmed.
3 there. Sorry, 5 there.
Ongoing missile.
Who was the moral
Solution
failing
locked in.
shooting up at? The harmless one?
No, that's lifeboats.
Sorry. No, but he was just getting shot at from above.
Oh, from these guys? Oof, good
Yeah.
call. Maybe I should really go after those guys. Actually, yeah. I'm going to come up to orbit these guys.
Course laid in.
Sorry, just doing my tactical officer.
No, you're
role.
doing good. Oh, man, all my missiles got intercepted.
Standing by.
But I'm at least shooting at that guy. Who's that guy?
Send traffic.
The guy right below you.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, shoot. I did the mistake. I gave an order to just one guy and not the formation. So now my formation's going.
Lead on.
Now my formation's going crazy. I think they need to come up here. Orbit this guy.
Course laid in.
That. Who's this guy? Immobilized. So he may actually still be in the fight because see he's immobilized, which means his engine's out, but he hasn't popped lifeboats yet. See, he's still at least got a radar up. He's got some hard points up. So that's one of those instances of like I've got to make a decision. Do I focus on him or do I focus on other people?
The enemy is jamming us. Receiving.
These guys for sure are still up.
Eyes on target.
Take him out.
So the problem I'm having now is the guy that I shot was by himself, so he was not getting defensive help from his
Send
friendlies,
traffic.
How
Countermeasures.
can we help today, Commander?
whereas these guys are next to each other,
All range countermeasures.
so it's going to be difficult for me to take them out, basically. But I can at least shoot
Heads up. They're jamming us.
cannons at them.
Standing by.
Reminds me I need to lock these guys.
Acquiring firing solution.
Locking that target.
Objective secure.
Send traffic.
Oh, I think we captured the objective.
Nice.
You know what that means?
All your ships.
I'll fire everything we've got.
Target confirmed. Missile away.
Sending it.
Missile supply.
Pew, pew, pew.
Target confirmed. Missile away.
Let's see if he handles these missiles. Oh!
Oh, moral failing.
Oof. Okay. So let's see how that went. Is this my friendly team? Yeah, my friendly team got wrecked, but I did some nice damage. So that was kind of interesting.
Dang.
We won because some of these guys ran for the objective and capped it. Pretty cool. I don't know. Should we do another match? What do you think? Or just call it early? We started
It's
about
totally
an hour
up
ago.
to you. I like it. It's cool. I might buy it and then just like hang on to it for a bit until it adds some more stuff, but also like test it out.
Yeah, it's.
So I feel like it's
Mhm.
it's there for me in a lot of ways, and I think I might enjoy it.
Yeah, it's weird because it's in early access, but that doesn't mean it's broken. It's actually working very well. It's just like the best form of early access where it just needs more content. That's all. You know, like there are some games like if you remember like Rust and to an extent even like Minecraft where it was missing features and stuff, and for some instances they never really brought it back all the way in. You know what I mean? Like they didn't clean the game up fully. It was like there was a promise of a good game, but they had to do some work on it. This is the opposite. This is like, no, this is a good game already. There's just not enough ship variety and there's not a campaign. And it's like, that's easy. They already know how to make the good content. They don't have to fix mechanics or add new mechanics, etc. It's already there. They just have to add
It's
content
not the
to it.
promise of a good game at its core, because the good game at its core is already there.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. The core is there. They got to put stuff on the outside. Whereas a lot of early access games, there's like a glimpse of something good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Nebulous Fleet Command. I'm glad I got to show it off. It's just hella cool, y'all. So definitely check it out. They haven't said when it's coming out of early access. It did come out, I believe, February or March. It's if any of this is piquing your interest, It's really cool. I haven't dived into multiplayer yet just because I don't feel like I know the game well enough, but I'm excited too. The community is supposed to be real cool, and it could be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tipsy, thank you for hanging out. Maybe I'll meet up with you one day on multiplayer, and hopefully we're on the same team. Otherwise, you're probably just gonna blow me out of the sky. If you enjoyed this content, you can follow us here on Twitch or on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook at Subpixel Team. You can also check us out at subpixelfilms.com. That takes you right to our YouTube page, where we have all of our stream archives, as well as a bunch of cool edited videos like Pixel 8, our camcorder series, and documentaries about game developers in Iceland. We've made a lot of really weird, cool stuff over the years. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Kyle will probably be streaming something. It's kind of Kyle's fun hour. It's fun. Every week he picks a game to play. Lately it's been Elden Ring. I believe he beat it, so maybe he'll play something else. Who knows? And Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, local chat. That's our weekly podcast talking about games we've been playing and all the gaming news. You can also find me on Twitter at ThinkGibson and Will on Twitter at Hunt27. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see y'all pepperonis on the Pup Express later. Bye.